The list microservice is used to create an ordered set of numbers or strings. This capability can be used when identifying the top 10 users of a system. The output generated by a list microservice has a type that depends upon the elements that are put into the list. Note that all elements in a list should be of the same type. A string list has elements that are strings. For example, star A equal list, the quick brown fox, is used to create a string variable star A that contains a list of words. Note that each word is enclosed in double quotes. An integer list has elements that are integers. For example, star B equal list 1, 20, 40, 80 creates an integer list star B that contains 4 numbers. The microservice to add elements to the head of a list is cons, C-O-N-S. The operations star A equal cons C, comma star A adds the word C to the start of the list. Star B equal cons 0, comma star B adds the number 0 to the start of the list star B. Elements in lists can be accessed and changed. The microservice elem, E-L-E-M, retrieves the specified element from the list. The elem microservice has 2 parameters, the name of the list that is being accessed, the index into the list, where 0 means the first element, 1 is the second element, etc. To retrieve the word quick from a list, star A equal list the quick brown fox, set star C equal elem star A comma 1. The value of the variable star C is quick. A list may be modified using the operator setElem. This microservice has 3 parameters, the name of the list that is being modified, the index of the element that is changed, starting with 0 for the first element, the value that is being inserted into the list. For example, star C equals setElem star A comma 2 comma gray sets the string star C to the list the quick gray fox. Lists can be concatenated, added together. The rule shown here adds 2 lists together to create a single list. Each item in the first list is inserted as a new element in the second list. This requires the use of multiple microservices. List to define the list, size to get the number of list elements, elem to extract a list element, cons to add a list element. The rule writes out the initial list defined in the variable star A, which is the quick brown fox. The length of the list is stored in the variable star S. Then the elements defined in the list star A are inserted at the beginning of the list star B. The initial values of star B are jumped over. Note that the elements from the list star A are inserted in inverse order, starting at the end of the star A list and looping down to the beginning of the star A list. The for loop iterates over the operations within the following braces. The value of the variable star I is initially set to the number of items in the list. On each loop, the value of star I is decremented. The loop stops when the value of star I is 1. The new version of the star B list is written out and contains the quick brown fox jumped over. Additional microservices are available for manipulating lists. We saw the use of the size microservice to count the number of elements in a list in the previous example. The first element of a list can be extracted using the microservice HD or head. The remainder of a list, excluding the first element, can be extracted using the microservice TL for tail. These steps are illustrated here. Star B equal list, the quick gray fox. Star N equals size star B, evaluates to 4. Star H equal head star B, evaluates to the. Star T equal tail star B, evaluates to the list quick gray fox. Take 7 minutes to complete exercise 42. Write a rule that creates a list of 5 elements. Print out the list, then modify the third element in the list and print. Please load a paragraph describing the results into the Lifetime Library in the sub-collection class INLS 624 by the end of today's class.